stream 1 check, stream 2 check. I made a mistake. I'm gonna go fix it. Okay, fixed my mistake. Made another mistake. The Discord ping was me, in case anyone was one. Though I have said that a bit. Now haven't I? So, I managed to get very minimally some grinding done because, I'll be honest, I completely messed up. And I, didn't grind at all in the past one. I'm weak. I'm tired. Moses supposes, supposes, Moses, but Moses supposes he's right. Moses uses supposes. 2,184 damage was not the amount of damage necessary to win that fight. This city, I guess I'll want to check on my Bestiary. Why do people call it a Bestiary when it's clearly a Bestiary? Most of what I'm looking for is at 90 and lower. Got it. If it's a fish, hit it with lightning. That's what I learned from that. The only way to get rid of the new marker is to go through them one at a time. That's kind of freaking annoying. 95 Helguru Mage. I haven't seen one of those yet. Where are they? Okay, so those are after. So I'm trying to get 100 or 103. Okay. So I need to go get my hands. I need to fight a frostfly and a gargoyle. Apparently, I can fight easiest here. Oh. Greetings, you must be gargoyles. And just like that, problem solved. Even after getting gear for Tina, she still sucks. Not that that's entirely her fault right now, considering she is technically under the effect of job loss. Job switch, rather. So now I just need to find a Frostfly. Thank you, Soul Eater. Also pretty sure you can run across a Chimera in this area. Those are Chimeras, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to an inn and resting for heals. Oh, 4th level up! Sweet! To Amur! So I can also go shopping. Well, shoot, I was hoping they would sell, mallets. They don't, apparently. So I just need Frostflies. Apparently you can encounter Chimeras there, and I know that because I have, but that's not actually on the list. Curious if I can encounter anything here. Harpies? Yep. That's not great. I don't like harpies. Technically, flying enemies are weak to... wind, but I don't have one, so hopefully lightning does enough damage to kill one of them. I am A-okay with this. Nobody died. We completed the fight. I am counting that as a complete and total victory. Don't care that it's not. I am wildly exhausted. I had a family member wake me up on time. Need to come across and fight the Frostfly. Then I gotta go fight Helguru, Needle, Catabellus, Sorcerer, and Sandworm in the Kingdom of Saronia. Well, first time somebody's gone stoned in this game, and I am immediately retreating, and I gotta go find gold needles. Somewhere. I have gold needles. Also, if I need gold needles, I could just go to that location. Anyways, I fought the chimeras. Next up, frostflies, because that's the only thing down there that, as far as I'm aware, I have yet to get. And I might start save scumming that, because I'd rather not keep flying back to Umber every single time something wildly crazy like that happens. So I cannot fly over Saronia. I can boat near it, but I can't fly near it. Alright, I'm officially save scumming. Why does Ford not have HP? Did anybody else see that? My ears, thanks. I hate you, autosave system. Please just load from my save slots. I don't need a quick save every time I quit the game without pressing the fucking quick save button. You're not what I want. Cool, save's coming. Hate the main menu. It's so on, like, it's loud. There's nothing spawn here. Those are some ergs. Don't need you. Oh, successful escape. Those are rare. Frost flies. I mean, if you're taxing me 90% of my health every freaking time, then yeah, of course I'm going to save scum. I just want to fight one particular enemy and don't want to waste tons of time slaughtering enemy after enemy after enemy for this nonsense. Well, that's annoying. In theory, shouldn't cause any problems, but let's frickin' test that, shall we? Welcome to Replipto. I'm not supposed to be here, and honestly, I don't care. There was once a great magus called Noah. He could use both black, white, and white magic, and also summoning magic, so he was the sage class. Summoning is the most powerful type of magic if you know when and where to use it. Yeah, that's true for all the magics. It said that the great magus Noah was able to summon Leviathan and even Bahamut, as well as several other monsters. Entities called forth by summoners are more powerful than the ones called by evokers. Summoners also get to decide their fate. According to legend, both Leviathan and Bahamut were sailed away by Noah himself. One of Noah's apprentices is said to guard the world of dreams, sleeping an eternal sleep somewhere in the fjords to the south. God! The great magus Noah once lived on the Dell continent, but he passed away long ago. Oh no, Chocobo again, what am I doing wrong? Well, that was kind of funny. I just watched a guy just totally whiff a spell and summon a Chocobo. Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit, and Titan. Well, I have reasons to get in fights near this city. Oh, that's so kind of you to kick me out of the learn menu and just shove me into the fucking cast menu where I didn't ask to be. Fight the Frostfly later, let's... Okay, so that should be... Back. A Helguru Mage and a Sorcerer. We don't need Sorcerer. Oh, we do need Sorcerer. Okay. Fake sequel target damage is insane. Hellfire! Oh, hi, Ifrit. Okay, that was, pretty freaking cool and wildly over the top. And also nowhere near enough money to justify the expenses thus far. Not that I was expecting it to be. What element does Titan do? Does fire, lightning, ice. So the hell is Titan? Well, since he died, I have to go back, and I hope I saved recently. Because, you don't get very many revival items. So, and you can't buy them from stores. Unless this place sells them. Oi, do you sell revives? Goes to figure, that makes perfect sense that frickin' mages would be my biggest problem in a team of only melee attack. What the hell are you? I'm going to assume that you are the sandworm. Also going to assume that icing is your weakness, for literally no other reason than you have the word sand in your name. Why does everybody like pissing them an icy stare? Hi, Shiva. Yeah, Greg leveled up. And Vivian's job level increased. Fantastic. And she's blind? I wasn't ready for that. At this point, I'm spending more time in the inns than I'm in the field, and there's nothing I can do about that. Because every single hit just immediately takes my health to literally 0. Whatever, I thought... I need to fight a Cataballos and a Needle Monkey. Those are 2 Helguru mages, which is not what I need, thanks. Yes, this technically prevents the evoker from taking an action, which means he's going to level slower, but at the same time, the opposite will occasionally happen regardless. Wait, Ifrit can heal? Nobody's dead. Let's take this chance to sneak back to town and start, sleeping. In other words, please don't get in a fight, please don't get in a fight, please don't get in a fight, please don't get in a fight. Catabalus, Needle Monkey, Frostfly, Catabalus, Needle Monkey, Frostfly, Catabalus, Needle Monkey, Frostfly, Catabalus, Needle Monkey, Frostfly. Starting to doubt I can actually fight the Frostfly, and that some guy, this guy got Somehow this guy got frostflies and, excuse me. Have them been there that entire time? Have I seriously done that? Cool, community's back. We found Catabalisses. And we also got the Hyper Spell. Too bad we won't be seeing it this battle. Oh right, because I got the Chimera instead of Frostfly, that's why I got it now. So anyways, I just need Needle Monkey from this area, and then I need Frostfly still. That's a Needle Monkey. We found everything we needed to here. Is that blindness or poison? I can't tell. Poison. The fantastic option of cure it, you'll find out. How you treat MCAS. How do you know they have MCAS? Well, we put them on the treatment for MCAS and their problem went away. So now I'm only missing the Frostfly, which I'm pretty sure somehow got confused with the Chimera. So apparently, you can enter the back of this building. This is between you and me, but rumor has it there's a hidden cave underneath the island shaped like a triangle. What's the big deal? Well, that cave is said to be filled with treasure. Well, city and its population successfully robbed. Let's move on. And we're turning right back around because of course they managed to hit so hard they basically killed Tina because there's no proper armor for light armor classes at this point in the game. Which still remains one of the stupidest things in the world. Did this person name summon one Esper? It's Escape. Yeah, it is Escape. Can't mock someone for being stupid if you prove yourself wrong in the process, right? Really starting to be convinced then. Gonna get in my boat. I'm gonna head north. Sandworm. I'm going to head to the city of Gissel. Fast faster, damn it. Because I'm gonna go check if I have Bestiary number 100. If I do, then the guide rider's an idiot. If I don't, then the guide driver somehow didn't understand that chimeras could also be found there, which means that he has very strange luck. There's also the secret third option of things have changed. Okay, this is gonna piss me off. Next. Hornet, Knocker, Flyer, Lizardman, Gorgon, Redcap, Baromet, Slime, Tarantula, Kafgel, Pugman, Verderig, Bloodbat, Petite Mage, Fury, Askowski, Bomb, Manticore, Stalagmite, Sea Devil, Merman, Ruinous Wave, Balloon, Myrmicillion, Crocata, Adamantoise, Red Marshmallow, Pharaoh, Lemur, Lamia, Demon, Dullahan, Annette, Mermaid, Seahorse, Sea Serpent, Cockatrice, Poison Toad, Windheads, Roper, Agalarept, Dark Legs, Cat Toad, Niga, Stropa, Black Flan, Helgaroo, Vulcan, Dracocata, Magician, Lost Gold, Gold Eagle, Gold Warrior, Gold Bear, Gold Knight. Here, Helgaroo Mage, Needle Monkey, Petrobulus, Sorcerer. Sandworm. Yeah, so it looks like they just didn't know chimeras can spawn there. And my eyes hurt. I feel like crying. Which means, yeah, I have to go back to that island and fight until I find a Frostfly. Why did I think you sold anything different? Actually, wait, why do you have two separate vendors in this town that both just sell Gristle Greens? You are submerged. You are not what I want. Leave Ford alone! Seriously, target 2 different people, so the odds of somebody just dying in a one-tap is incredibly low. Please and thank you. So all ocean creatures become missable after the next mission point. Because we lose our bow. Seriously? Searching for this little bastard frostfly is gonna be the rest of my life, isn't it? So apparently you can't actually encounter the frostfly while walking? Because the frostfly is only encounterable in the airship. Am I reading this right? Yeah, no, the frostfly is encounterable in the air near Doga's Manor. There's Doga's Manor. Anyway, since I can't actually fight the frostfly, I'm gonna go confirm that I have the sea dragon. And then I'm going to progress. Because it isn't actually possible to get to the next location, the location it was telling me to, in order to fight the stupid frickin' frostfly. You can only encounter the chimeras right now. Which makes me wonder if the guide owner was playing a different version than me. Yes, why did he put a guide on the 3D remake version? Oh, good, I do have the sea dragon. Well, in that case, we're done here. Time to go crash into the city of Saronia. Sir, an entire boat just hit Town Hall. Should have all the missable entries. Well, time to go get shot down. No, I've just been assuming that's the Dao continent. Is that not the Dao continent? Heard that Saronia has the fastest airship known to man. Geomancy is a very difficult art to master, but once you do, its effects can be devastating. In ancient times, man's greatest wonder was the hardest line, but what a blunder! Its newfound induction led to man's destruction, and mortals wound up 6 feet under, yet with the world in distress, 4 hailed from the world of darkness, and the light they did track down, and thus they brought the smackdown, thus banishing man's foolishness. Makes sense that these guys are bards. Leviathan, the great shade of the lake, bides his time for a day he would break. The chains over his darkness, and then awake. That's it? Dude, add more prose and verse. Holy sh! Look at that! Look at that! It went from 13 to 32! 2 to 11! 1 to 10! Oh, I can get the other harps! I want the Loki harp. Because inflicts confusion and inflicts sleep are not the harps I want. There's a harp that literally just straight up attacks. Geomancer's hardens the power of nature itself and use terrain to correct magic like attacks. Odin Supreme, the knight among knights, fearing his power, he sealed his light, forever in slumber, waiting for the light. Earthen drums. This is sound when you get items. Well, at least we know where that sound effect is coming from. Earthquake spell, cool. The Dao continent is the south of here, but its entrance is protected by a great wind that blows anything that comes near. Oh, so that was the right location. Searching for a sword called the Dark Sword. No sword is said to be forged of the darkness itself. Lord Abominant, the greatest trick of all, waits a champion. Before to fall, his power is yours alone to call. Guy just sings the frickin' Chocobo theme. Sweet. Do you sell mallets? I need to smack my friend in the head. Oh, yeah, they do. Okay, for totally different purposes, I'm going to land on this the Dow continent and get into fights. Because now my plan is to make money. Because I want to go to Duster and upgrade gear. And this is actually the best place to do that, so... Hi, gargoyles. Clobber. I'm gonna go back to town, I'm gonna heal, and I'm gonna come back. You're the expensive option, huh? Let's just get armor for my two nerds who don't get armor. I also noticed that a lot of enemies now spawn in pairs, which is annoying as shit. Oh my gosh. Frostflies! $20.25? Okay, fine. I'll buy a single thing of armor. I'll buy a single thing of bard garb. So that way Tina's not constantly on the verge of death. And then I'll go to the next area. The second you hit everyone, I became unafraid. Clobber him. Why is a hat worth more than a frickin' vest? Excuse me. Alright, time to get shot down. Piracy! Oh, here we go. Congratulations, you just shot down 10 4-year-olds. 4 10-year-olds. Everyone alright? Obviously a cannon shell disabled our energy, but I don't know why they would fire at us. Enterprises and breezes. What are we gonna do now? Dance, dance, and fall apart at half times. This wind, it carries the sound and scent of war, best beyond our guards. How the hell do you know that? I just turned around and left. Why must we fight amongst ourselves? Why must we fight against friends? Advance, fight! Those who don't fight will be charged with treason, and you know what we do with traitors. We have no choice but to fight. If we lose, we'll be executed. Time shall pass, leave the premises as one, to suffer the consequences. Fantastic, they all say the same thing. So there's not actually a war going on. These idiots just somehow split themselves in two. Apparently I should go here, because in the southwest, there's a guy with Gissel greens. There's a frog hopping in that pool. Garuda is here? I might have just come to a realization, but I think that water that says nothing happens when you approach it revives you if you drink it. So there might be revival water. Yo, do call the fat chocobo. Gissel greens. Gissel greens. Gissel Greens! Gissel Greens! Gissel Greens! Gissel Greens! Gissel Greens! My enthusiasm really waned after the 7th box of Gissel Greens. I'm sorry, but I'm giving up on your Dragoon gear. So I chose the wrong class, and I should have chose Dragoon, not Dark Knight. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this stream. I'm exhausted. I just realized I can't do any grinding next week. Hey, love you. Anyway, until next week, or until tomorrow, actually, at 5 p.m. we'll do Multiplayer Madness. However, yeah, next Thursday will be the continuation of this. And YouTube, check out Twitch, check out YouTube. Please do what you can to support both of those channels. I will greatly appreciate it. And yeah. Goodbye.